Gotta have my morning caffeine. Guess who's getting sick? Me. My breakfast. My breakfast at 1:30 in the afternoon. Damn. Oh, come on, computer, don't do this to me. Thank you. somebody posted a new video. Do guinea pigs need shots? I don't even have to watch it to tell you, as of this point, there's no available vaccines for guinea pigs. But I'll probably watch it after anyway. don't know if you can hear my girls upstairs, but my girls are going crazy. What am I doing? I could be giving myself watch hours. There we go. Nope. Oh my god. So, I got the back case of my OtterBox for the phone, and I'm using this to record with the phone. I was about to use the calculator, and I pull out just the backing, and I'm like, oh, wait, no, I can't do that. I am not the smartest tool in the shed some days. Oh, okay, I think I see which one she means. That one. Excuse me. Why do so many people break the leaves? I don't understand. It works as a natural mulch. Oh well. there you are. You're on. I'm still eating and yawning. It is like 2 in the afternoon for me. Why am I tired? I don't understand. Your fire alarm went off, you overcooked your food, and your laundry timer just went off. It sounds like quite the start of a day. My guinea pig alarms keep going off. You know, all 11 of them upstairs. Excuse me. Hey, Brooke. You can kind of see my hand. I'm still eating my breakfast at almost 2 in the afternoon. Because after Shane's live, I fell back asleep. Yeah. Well, that's no fun. I hope your migraine goes away. I'm coming down with a cold. Or at least it feels like I'm coming down with a cold. I can't tell yet. My throat was hurting before, but that could have been because my throat was dry. So Bruno's hiding in the tunnel, and Mateo's eating his hay. My boys are not overly exciting right now. I might have to just bring the phone upstairs with me after, because I'm going to give everyone their bell peppers, plus I got to use the washroom, so I'll bring the phone up at the same time and let people watch the girls while I do my stuff down here, possibly. I haven't decided. The girls might be a little bit more entertaining because there's more of them. But we still all love Bruno and Mateo. I gotta wash dishes too. How's your eye, you're not Mateo, you're Bruno. Come on. Come here, buddy. Missy, how's your eye today? No, you've only got like a little bit of crusty. Alright. Sorry, I was taking off the crusties, but old man Bruno here keeps getting a bit of a goopy eye. So we're gonna go and give him some antibiotic eye drops. And we're gonna give him the optics care. Well, you'll see. I'll bring the phone with. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. First, I want to kind of rinse my finger off because I was picking at those scabbies. Not the scabs, the crusties. I don't know why I said scabs. They're definitely not scabs. I would never pick off a scab unless I absolutely had to. There, excuse me. Okay. That side is dry. You want to put you right here. Optics care. Optics care. That's the eye lube. And I've got very little bit left of his antibiotic eye drop, which is the hydrochloride ciprofloxacin. I can't pronounce it. But yeah, we got a little bit left of the eye drop, so we're going to just continue trying to use it. And I mean, each time I use it, there is improvements. So that's the good thing. The downside is I can't really afford going back to the vet for more right now. Because if I had the money for the vet, we'd be getting groceries too. And we would be bringing Tilly in. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. You're such a very good boy. I'm running low on that. Oh, we can't be running low on everything. There we go. All right. Your pocket is still fairly clean. Nails are good. No fungals. Nipples are good. All good. Don't think there's any abnormal. No, we're good. Look good. Yeah, he's a good boy. Oh, yes, he is. All right. You come with me, Mr. Bruno. Let's see. Can we multitask? Alright, Mr. Bruno. Okay, wait. You can't be in my necklace. There we go. Okay. We're gonna wash that towel. Jesus. Holy Murphy, every little thing that drops is like scaring the poop out of me. Who wants their pepper? Mateo! You're not supposed to run away. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna hold it here. Come get your pepper. No, you're gonna eat hay instead. Okay, Bruno, do you want your pepper? Bruno wants his pepper. We're gonna put Mateo's pepper right in his food dish. And let's go upstairs with the girls. I really gotta use the washroom, so I'm gonna bring you to the girls' room, then go to the washroom, then we'll give them peppers. I know it's a weird order, but you know, it works. You have to check Cloud's pocket. Been a bit, didn't want him at, well, makes sense. Okay. Now here, hopefully they don't knock you down. Okay, so Michelle was talking about move this tunnel. Because I felt like it was too crowded. Okay, hold on, Mama's gotta use the bathroom, sorry. Okay. Savannah Fitzpatrick. Mocha Fitzpatrick. Tilly Fitzpatrick. Lucy Fitzpatrick. Ginger Fitzpatrick. I already gave you one. Did someone steal it? Tokyo Fitzpatrick. Ramona Fitzpatrick. Casper stole it. That's who did it. What? Ginger Fitzpatrick. Winter, autumn, okay, well, I'll put it in the hay for you. How many girls can you put in a 2x10? I would not put more than 8. And that's using 14-inch grids. So, according to the standard guides that you'll find online, 8 sows need a minimum of a 2x8, a preferred 2x9. I have a 2x10 and I find it too small. Which is why they typically say to have 1 hide per guinea pig, right? Now, if I was to literally do 1 hide per guinea pig, this entire cage would be too cluttered. Because I also try to prefer giving my guinea pigs options of different hides that they might want to be in. I cannot do that clearly, but the fleece 4 stacks of the hide, and I can fit, well, not I can fit, but they can, all 8 of them can fit in there, not necessarily comfortably though. But there's always guaranteed at least 1 or 2 within the fleece forest hay area. Tunnels are great because they act as a hide / and or tunnel. So that works out nicely. But yeah, I would not put more than 8 in a 2x10. In fact, if I had to give my honest opinion, I would say only 6 should go in a 2x10. And the reason I'm thinking that is because theoretically, when people ask, okay, what's the minimum cage size? The answer is 7.5 to 8 square feet for a minimum of 1 to 2 females. Males is a whole other story. So if you would only put 1 to 2 females in a 7.5 to 8 square foot cage, that would basically be a 2x3. So now, let's pretend we section off this 2x3. Pretend there's a grid, some separations right there. We only have 2 guinea pigs in that section. So then you count 1, 2, 3, another 3 grids, which is, the space from each hand. There's another 2. So that would only be 4 guinea pigs total. And then you move down another 2x3 section of 2. So that would give you a total of 6 guinea pigs. And then you just have like an extra 1x2 space for extra space or for hay area kind of thing. So I personally even believe that my guinea pigs are overhoused in this case. But that's just my personal opinion, not a known fact or anything. But my guinea pigs also really do get along, other than when they're in heat. So it's a personal preference thing, I guess. 4 girls and 1 boy, as long as they all get along, then you should be able to do it. You're thinking about merging Chloe and Coconut with Crystal and Cora and Cloud. Okay, now, I am horrible with the names and remembering who's who. I am just starting to learn all their names, as you know. Which guinea pig was it that you tried to bond most recently that attacked the new ones? let's see. Oh, they're all hiding. Lavender's under there. Winter's in there. Here's Autumn. Hi, baby. You already pooped in your pellets. Gross. Okay, it was Cookie that you tried one. Right, okay. Well, I mean, you did. See, I can't really say that no, it won't work. Yes, it will work because it really just depends. But if you're going to try and merge all of them and bond them all, I'm going to recommend having the bonding pen or bonding area in a completely new neutral space, completely all clean blankets, whatever you put on the surface for your bonding session, large pile of hay, and I do recommend doing it on a day where you can give them a full 24 hours of watch time. So like I would recommend leaving them in the bonding pen for like at least 24 hours to see how it goes, how it really goes. But you know your guinea pigs best with their personalities, so that's just my recommendation. It's what I've also seen a lot of other people do, but at the same time, as Saskia also says, if you know what you're looking for in the signs and you know your guinea pig's personality like really, really well, you'll know within 30 minutes if a bond is going to work out or not. But that is especially true for males. Females can be a little trickier. Now, the one thing I do know with female guinea pigs is if they are showing like signs of aggression and can't get along with other guinea pigs, yes, there are the rare cases where they just prefer their own living space, and that's fine. However, most of the females, like most girls, will want to have, cage mates or roommates, whatever you want to call them. And so most times if a female is getting aggressive like that, I would always check to make sure they don't have crusty nipples, see if they, look into seeing if they have a hormonal imbalance happening. Because from experience, I've noticed with some of mine that do have hormonal imbalance, which is a lot of them. Unfortunately, a lot of them. But they tend to be more aggressive with one another. And they will kind of like how do I explain it? So if you've witnessed your guinea pigs during their heat cycle, the constant chasing, trying to mount the other cage mate and so forth, think of that but times 20. It's the best way I can kind of describe that. Oh, hi, Lavender. Hello, Lavender. My ruby-eyed sweetheart. You're so beautiful. Why are you so itchy, Autumn? Are you trying to tell me something? It's good to see you porking out a little. Yeah. Good to see you porking out. Hi, baby. Hi, Lavender. You're so sweet. Okay. Cora and Crystal, the new ones, are still in the awkward, rumbling, chasing stage right now. But it's been less than a week. Okay. When you went to the rescue to adopt Cora and Crystal, were they an already bonded pair? Or did the rescue just quickly bond them before you adopted them? Okay, they were not an already bonded pair. They were basically freaking not. Can't believe I actually caught that. That was gross. I don't know where it went. Sorry. Oh, okay. So they just bonded them just before. Mostly Crystal chasing Cora and Cora screaming bloody murder. Okay, so it's Crystal chasing Cora and Cora is screaming that she submits. Got it. Yeah, that's normal. That tends to happen. Sometimes adding a third piggy into the mix will kind of even things out, and sometimes it doesn't. It really just depends on their personality. So, for example, Lucy and Savannah were my original two first guinea pigs that I got 3 years ago. They were 2 weeks old when I got them. And then 3 weeks later, I adopted Mama Tokyo, which is their literally biological piggy mom. Tokyo gave birth to Lucy and Savannah. When I brought Tokyo home, I thought I was going to have to do the whole 1 to 2 week quarantine and like do a whole bonding session, this and that. And a friend of mine, Amanda, who used to work as a vet tech, or was a vet tech? Yeah, who used to work as a vet tech years ago. She told me that I should just put Tokyo directly in with her babies. She will know that Lucy and Savannah were her babies because they were still, like, they had just turned a month old. And she was right. Tokyo definitely recognized her babies. Because the minute I put them in, she was happy, popcorning, grooming, the whole 9 yards. Oh. But as I introduced new piggies to the trio, to Lucy, Savannah, and Tokyo, some of them worked, some of them didn't. Some of you who've been following my channel for, since the beginning know about Eliza and Jane. When I tried to introduce Eliza and Jane, so Eliza was a very aggressive yet submissive guinea pig. Now you're probably so confused as heck with that. So, kind of like when you look at a person that their exterior is all hardcore leather, chains, and they look all like punk style, but on the inside, deep within their soul, they're really just a soft teddy bear kind of idea. Well, that was Eliza's personality. She would come out, try to make everyone think that she's going to lunge at them and hurt them and attack them, but really, at the end of the day, she was the one going, squeak, squeak, like I submit kind of thing. Whereas Jane had actually got into a full-blown furry tornado with, I think it was Tokyo? It was either Tokyo or Lucy, one of the two. I'd have to look back on the video to know. But that's when I knew, okay, it's not going to work out. I'm not going to chance anyone getting hurt. But apparently some fur pulling is to be expected and normal. So you really just got to watch your guinea pigs in their body language. You got to know them. So if you don't know like their body language, you don't know like how to know for sure that it's going to be an aggressive attack or if it's just like the I'm warning you attack kind of idea, then I suggest watching a ton of bonding videos from like all different sources possible before doing it yourself. But I know you've already done it, so I'm just rambling right now. Which means I'm procrastinating on getting my shit done downstairs. But that's okay. And then, so bonding Lucy, Tokyo, and Savannah to Eliza and Jane was an epic fail. So we ended up having the divider back in. This is the famous cage that has been with us for about 3 years now. Almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in January. And, trying to think. Yeah, and that's when, after having Eliza and Jane, Bruno and Andre came around. Obviously, they did not interact with the girls, so we're not going to get into a full-blown story on that. But then there was that time in June of 2022, I want to say. 2022? Yeah. Was it 20? Okay. I first got them in September 20. So yeah, June of 2022. That's when Peppa, Tilly, Mocha, Ginger all came to me on the same day. And then a couple days later, Coconut arrived. And then a month later, Penny was found. So yeah, I got lots of experience with bonding. Most of the time, they work out. The other epic fail of bonding was when I tried to bond Peppa and Tilly in with the herd. Peppa and Tokyo, Mama Tokyo, had gotten into a furry tornado. And I knew then it wasn't going to work out. When I introduced Tilly in here, that worked out fine, but that was only after Peppa had passed away. So you got to really know your piggy's personalities. And then when I introduced Ramona and Casper with the herd, that worked out as if like they always belonged. I'm okay. And of course, there was the one time that I accidentally put Lavender in the herd's cage, not realizing, for like 10 minutes, and none of them squealed, squawked, chased, or anything. So if I ever had to bond Lavender with the herd, I think it would just be like a natural process. Okay, I don't know if the chat froze on me or not. But yeah, so for a little bit of extra enrichment, sorry, can I borrow that, Savannah? As much as I said that I wasn't going to use it anymore, I am using Scotty's Animals hair rack again. Only just so that I have some hay down at this end. But I don't know. I'm probably going to keep changing my mind like 1,000 times with that. I love having the hay area here, but I also do like having a little bit of hay down at the other end, just so that they're not all overcrowded and stressed out in the one side here. So, yeah. I do have some thinking to do though. Why is there poop up here? I don't know, there might still be some changing around of things that I do, but I have not decided fully yet. Because if I do change things around the way I'm thinking, then I won't necessarily have somewhere to... Oh, no, because I'm thinking out loud. And as much as I keep saying that I'm going to do changes, I never end up doing it. And then when I finally do, it's kind of like, eh. Oh, you're just listening. Okay. That's fine. You just ordered 2 Witter pans because Chloe and Coconut's Witter pan broke. That sucks. I was totally about to say something else and I can't remember what. Yeah, so this week, I'm going to experiment this week, and I'm going to try and see if I can make it through until Saturday again before washing these big brown liners. Normally I do it twice a week, and normally tomorrow would be my full cage clean day again. But because I've been using these smaller liners on top, it's been protecting that layer more. So, I'm gonna try and see if I can do it. It'd be nice. But then again, I say that now, but we'll see what actually happens tomorrow, because tomorrow's Tuesday and my body is so in tune with the routine that even if I say I'm not going to do something, I end up doing it anyway. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But we need to go downstairs. Well, I need to go downstairs, and I'm supposed to have my phone with me, so I'm taking my phone with me. And I gotta do dishes. And I'm still hungry. I also gotta switch the laundry over. So I'm gonna put it back here so you can kind of watch the boys a little bit more if you wanted. Although I don't think there's much to watch. And I gotta do veggie prep. I can't veggie prep, I've only got 2 bags left. I normally get the big freezer bags to store my veggies in. And of course, me not thinking, I've been throwing out, but I've been recycling all the bags throughout the week. And then when I went to go try and do some veggie prep yesterday, I realized I don't have any more. So, no veggie prep until I use up the last 2 bags, and then wash and reuse. Okay. This is completely un-guinea pig related, but I had this Kool-Aid jammer that I bought. I treated myself. And then, of course, we have these flippin' paper straws. Kool-Aid jammer company, whoever manufactures it, do better. Get the plastic straws back. How the heck is someone supposed to open this with cardboard? Like, it keeps bending. It is so frustrating and annoying. Okay. Oh, Toffee Apple Studios is either currently live or going live. When baby girls get older, will they sometimes challenge older Yes. Doesn't matter if it's female or male. All babies, when they get to a certain age, go through their teenage phase, which is what we call the hormonal phase. And yes, they will challenge all the older piggies or other piggies in general for their hierarchy. So yes, to answer your question, yes, they will challenge for dominance. And that can include rumble strutting, chasing, minor nipping, pretty much any common behavior that you would normally see in like a bonding session. Then you can definitely see. Ew, what the fuck is that? You can definitely see that in everyday behaviors as well. And yes, I just used a pair of scissors to open the damn Kool-Aid jammer. Finally! It's okay, Michelle. I'm just rambling on and not getting my work done. I meant to bring that upstairs. Dehydrated peas. So I'd bought a can of peas. Yeah, a can. And I tried to flatten it out with a rolling pin, and it just made a big mess, bigger mess than anything. So then, whatever was remaining, I just kind of put it all in the dehydrator, and I let it go, and this is what it looks like. So I gave the boys a portion of it, which I mixed in with their pellets, because they don't get pea flakes that often. And then I'm going to put this upstairs with the girls. Mateo, you bull flipper. Oh my God. You haven't done that in so long. Actually, you've never done that. What are you protesting for? Or was it because you were doing zoomies and you knocked it over? Accidents happen. Yeah, yeah. Well, Clementine's in her teenage years now, isn't she? Yeah, she's a teenager. Generally, from about 6 months to age year and a half is their teenage phase. Depending on each piggy, of course. So, like, that 1.5 year mark is not for every single guinea pig, it's just like a general guideline kind of marker. Alright, I need to go switch the laundry. I will be right back. You still wearing jewelry? I need your dishes. What are the garbage people coming? It's all good. Oh, there's the garbage people. Dishes are done. Let's see. Maxam10, thank you for subscribing and welcome. So I just finished doing my dishes and there's not much activity going on with the boys because it is their nap time while they wait for veggies, which is going to be soon enough. So either what? Looking at a post about someone trying to rehome their 5-year-old female. Okay, so I've got my own personal opinion about stuff right now, but my opinion is biased, and that's mostly because I'm not happy with my current situation. So I'm not going to share that opinion. You can tell me about that 5-year-old rehome situation after if you'd like. Hey Stacy, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. I just finished doing dishes while they were just, everybody in chat was just kind of chatting with each other, I'm guessing. I switched over my laundry, so that's on the go. That's good. I gotta do veggies soon, like feeding the veggies or whatever. Brooke, I knew you were thinking that as soon. Okay, I might not know you in person, which is fine, but I know some people, the way their brain works, the minute they mention a subject like that, it's not because they're just, making casual conversation. It's because it's already been, steaming through the brain of wanting to take the animal. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm being weird right now. That's okay. Yeah, so I just finished doing dishes. I gotta feed them veggies after. I want to go for a smoke because I haven't had a smoke at all today since last night, actually. And I also have not checked my mail in about 4 or 5 days. So I'm giving you guys a choice. You can come along with me while I have my bad habit and go check the mail. Or I can leave you in here and you can just continue watching the cage. You tell me what you'd like to do. I know that not everybody is smokers and stuff like that, but thankfully this is just a video, so therefore you won't have to smell it for the non-smokers. Oh, we got 1 vote for going with, 1 for watching piggies. We need some more votes to break the tie. You'll go with the group. Well, that doesn't help with the vote. Okay, Stacy breaks the vote with going with. Let me get my coat on. I also got to bring my empty garbage cans back to the curb. Not back to the curb, back to my driveway. You'll see what I'm talking about. Oh my God. All right, let's see. Take my key with me. Wait, someone already brought my garbage can back to the curb for me. Weird.
I'm not going to complain about that. It's not even that cold out right now. It's more windy. Sorry, it's not exactly the view. You've been wanting to get Bean a cage mate, but if I get another male piggy and they don't get along, that's no good. Yeah, I would try going through a local rescue that can help you with the bonding session. Oh, look at that. No mail. Sweet. No news is good news. The other bit of advice that I got is if you can't go through a local rescue to find a guinea pig that will help you with, or a rescue that will help you through bonding or whatever, just be prepared to have a second cage if needed. That's what I did with Mateo, because when I first got Mateo, they started off in their own cage. Jesus, Murphy. Big blue truck, I'm not even sure what it's for. I don't know if that's... The garbage truck already went by, so that's the weird thing. Really weird. The closest is Ayers Guinea Pig Rescue and Rehoming Center. It's too far. Okay. Well, then the best thing I could suggest is be prepared to have a second cage if the bond didn't work out. That's the blue truck that honked their horn and scared the poop out of me. Not literally, of course. Oh, it's the pumpkin collection. That's what it is. Which is also yard waste. Oh. That makes sense. A yard waste truck would be a different color truck. Let's take a little tour. So this is the side of my house. Deal with it another my sad tomato plant that'll regrow next year. Don't know what kind of plant this is. Or that one. My poor hosta. It'll come back next year though. I got little lights on my fence. Dirty fence, but... And this is my backyard. Nothing fancy. That's my old neighbor's bike. He's still got to come collect it. That's a tour by outside. Bean is 11 months. So he's in his teenage years. Or teenage phase. And so is coffee. Ah. And my door. You can see inside. It's weird. You're gonna send me a picture of the pig so I can check it out after the live. I can check it out in just a moment when I'm done my smoke, because I can go on the computer. I normally don't take it with me when I go for a smoke and I'm live, but I figured what the heck, I didn't care. Yeah, I agree with Michelle on that one. Maybe an older one or a spayed female. It's hard to find spayed females though. It might be more common in UK, I'm not sure. Alright. Back in the house we go. Got my keys. I'll set you up before I take everything off. Come on. There we go. Bruno's just waiting. Isn't that cute? I'm guessing my neighbor brought my garbage cans back to the house for me. Got it. To which my case, thank you, Brad. Yeah, 3 o'clock, of course. Okay. Let's check out. A brown and white piggy with a little bit of blondish light ginger color, or not ginger color. I don't know how to explain that color, but okay, she's cute. So what's her story? Why is she being rehomed? Oh, you're responding to me over here. Okay. Okay, her cage mate died. They didn't want to keep the cycle. That's a fair reason. That's what happened with Coconut. My coconut that I had. Not your coconut, obviously. Well, I'm just going to leave it with this bit of advice. If you do decide you want to take on this 5-year-old piggy, just make sure, one, that you have the room for a separate cage in case she doesn't get along with any of the piggies that you have now. And obviously make sure that you can, afford an extra mouth. And I don't mean just feeding wise, I'm talking like vet care and stuff like that. Obviously, you do work, so that is a big bonus that helps. My situation is different because I don't work,
and I want to work part-time, but nobody wants to hire me, so it makes it more difficult. It's a local person who reached out to you. I'm officially the local crazy guinea pig lady. The funny thing is, so am I. Where I am, I'm one of the crazy guinea pig ladies, but unfortunately, because I don't work or have that extra income, I'm not going to just rely on my guinea pig community to support my animals. So I personally have been turning down piggies. Unless it's an extreme dire situation that really needs it, then I will consider it. But otherwise, I've been turning them away. But for me, I'm at the stage now where I'm realizing, yeah, I can take in more guinea pigs. Sure, I've got plenty of space that I can work with. I can tweak things. I can get rid of the little stand down below the tables. I can store my hay and whatever else in my front closet area instead. I can make things work. I can tweak it as much as I want. I can make room upstairs, obviously. There's lots of room up there. However, I'm discovering that the less amount that I take in means that the more money that I do have that I can work with can go to actually really spoiling the piggies that I do have. The attention and the time that I have now can really be focused on the guinea pigs I currently have rather than taking more in. If that makes any sense. Like initially, before I got Mateo, I had said the same thing. I'm like, I'm not taking in any more guinea pigs, blah, 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 blah. But the only exception was if I was able to find a friend for Bruno. Because a lot of the rehoming pages or sites that I've been seeing were like pairs of males and things like that, and I did not want to deal with a pair and then potentially have 3 single males. But I was prepared to have 2 singles if needed, as you can see. So it's just a matter of make sure you can afford it, make sure you are prepared to have a separate cage if he or she does not get along with the others, and like just really think about, I don't know how to put it. Like, obviously, I'm not going to judge your situation, or if you do take this new piggy in, obviously, I'm going to support you as much as I can in any way that I can. Bruno, they don't need to see your balls jiggling. But, yeah. Oh, you're still responding on Messenger. Hang on. Okay. Until I find out where Cloud's going, I'm not going to take anyone else, because then I will know my space situation. So yeah, exactly. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. So I mean, like, you can tell this person potentially that you need to give them like a time frame of like, okay, if you haven't found them a new home by, I don't know, let's say like the end of November as an example, then you'll be willing to take the piggy in, kind of thing. Usually when it comes to any rehoming situations, like even the desperate ones, I will always tell people, try and find a forever home for your pet, guinea pig, whatever. But if by this date you haven't, then I will consider taking them on. And then that kind of gives you, the time needed that, if you need to get a new cage, between then and that date, I'm sure you'll get paid in between then or whatever. So it just kind of gives you a little bit extra time to work with. Like, for example, for me with Mateo, I knew I wanted to have another male, period. I told the person, because at the time they had, I think, 3 males and 3 females they were trying to find homes for. 2 of the males were a pair. He was by himself. And then I knew I did not want to take on more females at that point. So I told the person, like, I am really interested in the single male. I asked for more pictures and I asked for the background, medical history, as many questions as I can come up with, I asked. And that also shows the current owner that the new potential owner is, really experienced and, knows what they're talking about, knows what they're doing. Stop trying to knock over your food, you silly boy. But like I was going on vacation at the time, like I think a week or two after I had seen the post for him. And so I told the person, like, I'm really interested in him, but here's the thing. I'm going on vacation for this amount of time frame. I don't want to add any extra stress to the pet sitter while I'm gone. Is there any way you can hold him for me until set date, which was at the time May 12th, which was Mother's Day? So she had no problem holding on to him for me, which was really nice. But at the same time, if for whatever reason she had went ahead and found a new home for him, I would have understood. You know what I mean? But I was super glad that she was able to, but not everybody is willing to hold on to them. And, some people, I personally think that if a person is willing to hang on to the guinea pig they're trying to rehome and, care for them until you're ready and able to take them in for whatever the reason, it shows something about their character, how well they care for the guinea pig, and stuff like that. Because I find that if someone is just in such a super rush to rehome, it just doesn't give me a good feeling about that person. But that's just my opinion again. So I'm gonna give the guinea pigs their veggies around 4 o'clock in about an hour. Okay, good. They are completely dry. There we go. Your pallets are all done. Dude, you haven't even eaten. Do you hear them? They're yelling at me for the veggies. But because I woke up late, I'm making them wait just a little bit longer before giving them veggies. Mateo is such a grazer. Oh my god. Okay. So it's straining my eyes. Okay. Okay, there we go. You're responding here now. That's good. My brain was like trying to go back and forth, and I'm like, ah! Okay, So yeah, Michelle remembers that. That's what happened with Clover's owner. Just wanted her gone. That was the time frame when I got Clem. Yeah, you got Clem about, I want to say, a week or so before I got Mateo. But we would have gotten both of them around the same time. But because I was going on holidays, I didn't want to, make it more stressful. So you just told the person if they found her a home by December 1st to let you know, and you'll consider taking her. That's good. Setting boundaries like that is good, because as much as it's nice for the community, like your local community, to know that there is somewhere for these animals to go when needed, you don't want people taking advantage of you either. Just because you have, 7 guinea pigs, 5 guinea pigs, 2, 3, whatever the amount is, you don't want people taking advantage of the fact that you're willing to say yes. Because then some people will just be like, oh, well, you know what? I'm realizing it's too expensive. I'll just give them to so-and-so. They'll take care of them. You don't want them to end up just dumping them at your house or anything like that. That's what happened with Penny. So, and I have a feeling I know who might have slipped up and, told the person either where I live or something or other. I don't know exactly how the person found out. But I know that since then I also had to go through my settings on my socials and try and privatize some information so that it's not public. But I was expecting supplies for the guinea pigs, like just extra supplies, like those plastic hidey huts or whatever. Somebody was getting rid of them, and at that time I didn't have as much accessories as I do now. And I told the person, well, if you're just gonna get rid of them, please consider me for, taking these supplies off your hands, because I've got, this many guinea pigs and they can definitely use extra supplies. You can never have enough, And so that's what ended up happening is the person was dropping off the supplies. It was all in a green milk crate, and they didn't tell me anything about a guinea pig. They only told me about the supplies. So lo and behold, when I'm unpacking the supplies to see what there is and what's good, what's not, because there was some stuff that was absolutely just trash, in my opinion. It turns out there was a guinea pig in there, Penny. Penny was in a milk crate underneath a bunch of frickin' hidey huts, and it was in the middle of summer on a really hot day. And they never told me when they were dropping out the supplies either. They said at some point during either that day or the next day. So if it wasn't for the fact that I happened to be going out to go to my friend's house, I would have not found her. She would have died in that heat. Because there was no water bottle, no veggies, no nothing. It was just her in a freaking milk crate with a bunch of hidey huts and whatever else on top. Like, it was a bad situation. So, even though I didn't get to have Penny that long, I believe I gave her the best life possible after that, because clearly whoever had her before just didn't care about her. Yes, you definitely do need to put your guinea pigs that you have now first. They are your babies right now. They are your priority, or should be. Yeah, they managed to slip a whole piggy in there. It was crazy. When I get a chance, I'm gonna look in the archives, and when I find the link to the video, I'll send it to you on Discord so you can watch it if you want. I mean, I didn't obviously record the actual process of me going outside and then finding the guinea pig, this and that, but I kind of I did a quick video introducing her and then reenacting the situation, but in the guinea pig room at the time. I was living at my old place. Yeah, Penny definitely knew love. She was such a sweetheart. She loved being picked up and pet. She was a sweetheart. She was a very cute, adorable guinea pig. I mean, all my guinea pigs are cute and adorable, and all of yours are cute and adorable. Like, guinea pigs in general are just cute and adorable. But, you know what I mean. I hope. You're gonna try and get more sleep. So, yeah, you try and do that because I know you work nights. So, I will talk to you later. I don't even know how long the live has been going on. 118 minutes. What's 118 minutes? Okay, let's see. 90 minutes is an hour and a half. Almost 2 hours. Okay. Then I guess, you know what? I should probably end the live as well. Because honestly, I'm running out of things to talk about. And, I mean, you can continue watching them if you want, but it makes it difficult because I'd like to actually watch Scotty's video, and I can't do that while the live is running because of, you know, copyright infringements and crap like that. No problem, Brooke. You know I'm here for that. I'm good for giving advice. If I can help, I will. Even if it's just offering advice or giving my input or my suggestions or whatnot. I'm like that person I can't help financially with things, but I can definitely, you know, share my wisdom and knowledge. But I guess it's true. Just point the camera at guinea pigs. If people watch, they might subscribe. So, I'm cool with that. So I'm also trying to figure out when I should start taking down the fall decor and start Christmas decor. I have not decided that yet. It's not quite winter yet. I don't know. I think I might wait for the first snowfall before doing Christmas decor, or at least try and wait until like December 1st, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Because last year I did my Christmas decor too early, and then like the day after Christmas, I was so done with it all. And I don't want to do that. I'd like to try and see if I can do the Christmas decor at like a decent monthly manner kind of thing, and then be able to keep my Christmas spirit going from that month into the new year. That's what I'm thinking. I'm also really thinking out loud right now. Mateo, you're so cute going in and out of each tunnel. I love that. Okay, Michelle's going because her head's hurting. Well, I hope your head gets better. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the live. Thank you everyone for tuning in. And I will catch you again next time.
Bye.